group that community-wise, apart from a number of events, but to see the benefits that can accrue to our age group and even what we can do towards our community and country. So I am glad to be here this morning, and I'm happy to see a number of people who I have not seen for years here. So thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. Happy New Year. My name is Hazel Mehias. I was invited to this group to join this group by Miss Allen. And I have a very good friend here, Miss Angela. Thanks. And thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning. Hi, morning. My name is Grace Uris Mohammed. I was invited by Prima, one of the members. I am looking forward to meet everyone like a new family, and also taking the opportunity to use the TAP card that let us know we are still folks and we can still get discounts. I own and operated a sewing shop in Koki, yes, I'm taking the opportunity to advertise it, by the name of Bold and Beautiful. I am located just after the Koki supermarket in the decor shop. My outfit was made by me, and it can cost you in my shop $225, completely made by me. Okay?
Thank you.
So I am looking forward to get another new customers.
What about a TAP discount?
All the way.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, all. My name is Barbara Norwich, and I was not just invited, one of my daughters registered me last month. And I'm happy to be here because I see a lot of friends that I have known for years. My son came too. Yes.
Give him a round of applause. Very nice.
I do hope to have a wonderful time with you all. As I said, I am seeing a lot of friends that I know, and I look forward to okay. And I know that I will enjoy every minute of my stay here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
My name is Lance Dulwich, and my job is to bring my mother here. I'm looking forward to a rollicking good time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Kennedy Chingming Lakshman. I was invited by my mom, Sylvia Chingming, who here many years.
Oh, yes.
And I just want to say her birthday was on the 25th, Christmas Day.
Wow.
And she told me a lot about here. I will enjoy myself. She said she loves here and she likes being here all the time. I just like Lance with my mother to bring her here also. So I will be bringing her.
Thank you.
So thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Colleen George Manuel. Actually, I grew up here. I went to school at Federal Primary, and I had promised Yes, I was saying I had promised myself after when I became 70, and I'll be 70 in the next 2 weeks, I was going to join the group. So here I am today. Oh, but if you didn't hear my name is Colleen George Manuel.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Reed. I am originally from South Marbella, to be exact. I'm looking around to see if I see anyone I know. Only one person I know from Marlborough. Okay, 2 people. Three, maybe 3. Okay. Maybe about 5 people. I'm just going to be safe. So I was invited by my colleague because she wanted to get more active. I have been very active in involved in HIV support and part of the National AIDS Coordinating Committee. But I decided to stop the membership from this end of this year. So sometime this year I'll be officially stopped on that committee, so I'll have more time to be able to meet and be involved in other activities. So that's why I'm here now, because previously I had no time whatsoever. So looking forward to being part of the group.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lisha Paris Philip. I was invited here by Mr. Fraser. Actually, a few years back, Mr. Fraser bought form, because I work at family planning, to join. And every year he would present, say, have you joined us yet? Have you joined us yet? I said, not yet, not yet. But last year, he came and he said, give me your card, I am going to join you. It is a very exciting group. We go all over the place. We have a lot of fun, and I think it's time for you to join. So he did take my information, join me, and bought the card and say, listen, this is your booklet where you will get discount. This is your card. Make sure and be here every first Tuesday in the month. So I'm here today. So thank you very much. And you all have a blessed day. Thanks again.
Thank you, thank you.
She said,
Miss Chinkit, Chingling, Miss Rose, Ruth, where's Miss Ruth?
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. I am Beverly Cook. I am a new member. Actually, I joined TTARP in 2011, but this is my first meeting. So I'm happy to be here. Thanks so much, Pat, for inviting me, and I'm here now. Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Chingling, could you stand, please? Someone has just donated a free suit of dress wear to the birthday girl. So let's give her a round of applause. Thank you very much. Could we please stand for the TTARP? Take your seats. Thank you. Okay. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together this day. Be with us as we come in fellowship to discuss, plan, and implement our projects and events. We thank you for allowing us to enjoy our golden years together as we ask you for health, strength, wisdom, peace, and a grateful heart, so that we can assist our fellow men. As we end our activities today, Take us home safely to our loved ones, to continue to love and serve you. We praise and thank you. Amen. Okay, could we please remain standing for national anthem? Ask you to stand for one more minute. Feet apart, shoulder width. Relax the hands or the arms as we recognize and remember the fallen, those of us who are not here today, those of us who are not so well and not able to travel to our destination to enjoy our facilities and service, our friends, families, neighbors, and colleagues. So just one moment silence as we reflect on those persons. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause. You may have your seat, please. Good morning. Welcome to the land of the living. For indeed it is beautiful. I've never heard you sung so loudly and so beautifully with such vigor. And it just reminds me how grateful you are to be in the land of the living. So I thank you all for coming out. I thank you all for, well, you know, our first meeting for the year is usually a Thanksgiving session, and I expect we will invite members to come up and say a few words, reflect on the past year, and in your own way to express your thanks for whatever reason you find necessary. So as we go forward, we would start the administrative part by asking are there new members?
No, this way.
Could you stand up and introduce yourself?
I recall mentioning to you about a survey that would be done. So the surveyors are here to conduct this survey. So at some point during our session, we would ask them to conduct their business. So as we go forward, we'll ask the Assistant Secretary to give her report. The Secretary was absent on that day. That is December month. So let's bring on Ms. Sibaran, the Assistant Secretary, with a round of applause.
Good morning, you all. God's richest blessing to each and every one of you all.
She pulled the mic down.
Can you hear me now? Good morning again. God's richest blessing to each and every one of you all. And to our chairman, Mr. Carl Ryan, and to our secretary, Mrs. Norma George. Just a little brief minutes here that was taken on the 6th of December. Our TTARP minutes of the Purple Diamond, which took place on Tuesday, was the 5th of December, at Prince Albert Street, San Fernando. Members present were 151, including 14 executives. There were 17 new members. Also, the OSHA Act was announced, TARP prayers was said, and then the national anthem was sung by all along with the DJ music. Very interesting. The chairman, Mr. Carl Ryan, announced that one of our members passed away a few days ago, and her name was Miss Anne Lewis. He also asked how many members here knew her. Not many, just one. And yes, just one. And also, if anybody knew when the funeral was for Miss Lewis. Things were moving very fast, and the chairman asked that the minutes be read. I don't know where that came from. It's a good law. Things were moving very fast so that the meeting should be over by 12 p.m. The chairman, Mr. Ryan, asked for the minutes to be followed by the secretary's report. The minutes was given to me, the assistant secretary, which is Gloria Sibaran. And when I came here, I did not open the folder because it was given to me at the last second. When I came here and I opened the folder, if some of you all remember, I read the wrong minutes. Yeah, yes, everybody enjoyed and laughed, but that's all right. We have all that here. So I went back down to the vice chair, Ms. Umin McKenzie, and then she said at the back of the paper, the folder was the right minutes. Lo and behold, I was coming back up to read the right minutes, and I was told that, well, that's okay. So back to the previous minutes now. It wasn't anything much to mention. because having read the wrong minutes, well, you know what happened. Of course, all the members had a very good laugh, but that's okay, we all enjoyed it. Then there was a board member present from Arima, Mr. Peter Knox. If some of you all will remember, he was here giving a small welcome and a small speech. It was time for the long-awaited Harang Band, led by Mr. Morris Edwards. When the band started to play, members got up, enjoy themselves, all to the very lovely Harang music, dancing all around, having a very good time, to close off the year. As per usual, all good things have to come to an end. So, after the Harang band ended the lovely music, it was time for the meeting to end approximately 12:40 p.m. In the meantime, there were lots of members outside waiting to come in to enjoy the bingo game. So, having said all of this, meeting ended at 12:40 p.m. Are there any corrections or omissions? If none, will somebody confirm and second the minutes? Who was here? Who was here at the last meeting? Okay, that's a correction. A omission. Thank you very much. Any other? Second confirmation? Oh. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mr. Baran. Could we have the Treasurer's report?
Members, I'm happy New Year to all. The TTARP Purple Diamonds, Pleasantville Community Center, 2 Prince Albert Street, Pleasantville. Financial report for the month ending 31st of the 12th, 23. Our income, cash in hand, was forward as of the 31st of the 11th, 23, $20,852.20. Member subscription, $3,775. The surplus from the Anchorage Express Christmas party, $900. The surplus from the mall hopping, $2,600. That gives a total income of $28,127.20. Our expenditure. Payment to the caterer, $3,800. The Christmas luncheon expenses, $5,750. Our venue setup, $400. The PA system, $375. The storage of supplies, $300. Purchase of supplies,
Hollis.
Bring the oil.
the purchase of water, $183. The purchase of biscuits, $150. The return card,
For a member who died, $425. The rent for December, $900. Chairman stipend, $300. The purchase of wines, $975. The payment to caterer for October exec meeting, $400. The payment to the caterer for November exec meeting, $500. And the payment to the caterer for the December exec meeting, $340. The outreach donation of $209. That makes a total expenditure of $15,339. The cash in hand carried forward to today, first month 24, with $12,788.20. Thank you.
Treasurer, in addition to that, we had a first annual bingo in December last year. It was chaotic, I must admit. Chaotic, but we survived. And we've learned lots of lessons. Lessons that will inform us to do things differently next time. It was a fundraising opportunity. And so far, they're still calculating, but money like that. So far, what they'll be doing is, after all the bills are paid, the profits will be divided equally among the 5 zones who host the bingo. And so far, our portion would be no less than $2,800. Come on. It's a good start. So I want to thank those members who gave up their free time to help us to make that a reasonable success. I want to thank Gayatri, Joyce, and Evelyn for donating a prize for the bingo. So give them a round of applause. And also, while I'm on this, that beautiful hamper there was donated by one of our members. And it's one hamper and so many hundreds of you. I'm not sure how to divide that. But one name kept popping up, and that is Miss Holder. Anyone remember Miss Holder? So I thought maybe we could donate that to Miss Holder, unless you have other ideas. So we need to find out. I think Jacqueline has an idea where Miss Holder lives. So that Miss Holder is here. Thank God. Could someone bring her, please?
do the presentation right there.
Yeah, we'll bring it down for her. I'm so pleased to see this young lady. She's been on my mind for the longest while. May God richly bless her. So on behalf of the TTARP Foundation, we'd ask Ms. Holder to accept this small token in appreciation of her presence, and trust and pray that her life will continue for as long as ever. Ms. Holder is now 98 years old. And so it's also fitting that she would be an honorary member. We'd also, while we're on this stream, we would also ask Ms. Marva Sandy to come up to receive a small token of our appreciation. You all remember Marva, don't you? Yes. So let's give her some encouragement.
On behalf of the TTARP Purple Diamonds Executive and members, we present you with this token of our appreciation for all the incidents that took place over the past times.
Thank you very much. You're all a beautiful bunch of people. This will go a very long way in helping me with my financial expenses. Thanks very much.
Once again, I thank you all for giving so generously of your time and resources. Also to mention our quarterly community outreach program where you all donate monies to the needy. So donation from our last quarterly outreach was delivered to Ms. Sandy. So this year, there will be a few changes taking place on memorable occasions. This year, TTARP Purple Diamonds would be 28 years old. That didn't sound so convincing. It feels like they're too young to come to this party. Yeah, 28 years is a long time. So we intend to celebrate in a way that we know how. We are putting a team of persons together to help us to plan and deliver. The other interesting development is that this is our election year. The present administration comes to an end on the 16th of August. And so I hope that you all, as members and service users, will use your wisdom to choose the next administration that would serve you in the best interest of your desires. 16th of August. I also want to leave my vision as well, and that is, well, you could see we are growing this place already. And so I think we need to find a property that we could call our own, maybe as large as this or even larger, that we could conduct our administrative functions and also to utilize spaces so that we could maybe get involved in entrepreneurial business, little shops, little booths. Perhaps if the space is large enough, we could set up an elderly care unit exclusively for TTARP members. So that is one vision. The other one is that it occurs to me that when I contact certain persons, they are not able to attend meetings because they don't have a suitable driver. And so I am wondering if we can put together a team of responsible persons, senior persons who we can vet and who would volunteer their time. Of course, they will be paid to take these persons to meetings, also to take them to the supermarket or the market, wherever, to the bank as well, and wait for them and then take them back safely home. I think we need a transport system that would allow us to serve those members who are not able to travel on their own. So, I'm sure you might be aware of persons in your community who might be willing to get involved in such a scheme. So it's an idea that you could sort of feed on. Do you think we have need for such a service? Thank you. We also want to reinstitute the quarterly birthday club. So whoever birthday fall within the first quarter, we would need to decide on how we're going to celebrate that. Either we celebrate it separately, like going to the Hyatt or the Hilton, or whether we will celebrate with the group here, or whether we'll go DB and get some doubles and some apple J and all that. So the members will decide how we celebrate that. But whatever it is, we're going to celebrate in style. It's one more year to our calendar. Also, a reminder about the opening of the Kaiso 10th Palms Club. Quite a few of us attended last year, and that will be on the 28th of January. Kaiso Showcase Palms Club. And I think that's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. And it's $75 on one ticket and 2 persons for $100. Tickets would be in sometime later this month. So it's the 28th, Sunday the 28th of January. I think it starts at 4 p.m. I'm not sure how long it goes for. The other thing I would ask is that, members, sometimes a lot of information passes through here. So it might be useful if you all, keep a little notebook and a pen or pencil so that you could record some of the information you hear. I think that will be useful. Okay, I think we would have Okay, Sasha is here to conduct this survey. I don't think it will be very long. She would explain and we'll get on with it.
Carl. Okay, but hear me a little better? Okay, so good morning everyone. Happy New Year and God's blessings to you and your families. Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan. And I'm thanking all of you in advance for the filling out of this survey. Now, I am Rhonda. Sasha is my niece. She isn't able to be here this morning. But I am really thankful to be here because I'll share a little secret with you guys. I went to school at Pleasantville Government Primary School, and I have not been down here for quite a while. This was my area for my growing up years until I passed common entrance then and went to high school. So it feels really, really good. I mean, I used to attend a number of programs in this community. Well, it wasn't so fancy, but in the community center that was here then. So it really feels good to be back on home ground. Anyway, let me get to the business at hand. Now, this survey that we'll be doing this morning is being conducted on behalf of Sasha Bernard, a 30-year-old Trinidadian who is currently a student and a candidate of the Doctor of Public Health and Education program at Loma Linda University. The objective of her research as she works towards graduation in June of 2024 is to gain a better understanding into the individual perceptions of older adults as it relates to the aging experience in an effort to better respond to the challenges or issues that may exist. She believes that what she learns will highlight some of the physical, mental, and social resources needed to facilitate healthy aging in Trinidad and Tobago. Before we get into it, there's some key bits of information I want to share about the data collection process. Firstly, I anticipate that the data collection will take approximately 25 minutes. We will obtain consent, which is what is passing around now, the consent letter, and then complete some demographic questions followed by the 17-question survey. The method. The data will be collected using a paper-based brief version of the validated survey, the Agent Perceptions Questionnaire Survey, which is a concise, multidimensional resource of agent perceptions. All fancy information, but basically it's just to collect information that you feel about the agent process, that we feel. Confidentiality. All data collected will be treated with the utmost confidentiality, and no sensitive information will be published or disclosed. No names or any other private identifiable information will be collected. And ethical considerations. Ethical approval has been received from the Ministry of Health locally, as well as the IRB of the university internationally. So the letter that is going around now is that letter of consent, which I'm going to read to you. And at the end of this letter of consent, then you decide if you want to participate in the survey going forward. So, as you get your letter, you can follow. I'm going to read it in the meanwhile. Dear Sir, Madam, you are invited to participate in the brief agent perceptions questionnaire as part of a research project being conducted entitled Older Adults' Perceptions of the Aging Experience in Trinidad and Tobago, a mixed method study. You are invited to be in this study because you are a Trinidadian or Tobagonian residing in Trinidad and Tobago between the ages of 60 and 85 with no cognitive impairments. The purpose of this study is to gain a better understanding of your individual perceptions as it relates to the aging experience in an effort to better respond to the challenges or issues that may exist. This study will help fulfill the doctoral project requirements for Sasha Bernard for her Doctor of Public Health degree in Health Education. Participation in this study involves answering questions from a written survey about how you view aging and will take approximately 25 minutes. Whether or not you participate is entirely voluntary and will not affect your relationship with TTARP. There is minimal risk of breach of confidentiality. However, this risk will be minimized by the survey being conducted and collected anonymously. The survey will be distributed once you have given consent and will be collected after you finish answering the questions. You may stop answering questions at any time and choose not to submit your answers at the end. When we receive the results, no information will link your answers back to you. Although you will not benefit directly from this study, the information provided will potentially provide better insight for local health and social services to be able to respond to the challenges or issues that may exist during aging, and to assist public health professionals in developing more targeted intervention programs to ensure healthy aging. You may contact an impartial third party not associated with this study regarding any question or complaint by calling 909-558-4647 or emailing patientrelations@LLU.University.edu for information and assistance. Thank you in advance for considering this invitation. If you have any questions, please give Deirdre and Seeley a call during routine office hours, and the numbers are there on your paper, but I'll give you the local WhatsApp number, which is 339-9962. If you wish to proceed and participate in the survey after reading this letter, by completing the survey and turning it in, you are given your consent to participate. So thank you very much. We will now distribute the surveys, and I will walk you through the questions so we can finish as quickly as possible. But I'm just going to quickly run through the questions, right? And I want to point out on the last page, but when I reach there, I will point it out. So very quickly, question 1, your age, right? So you have the different categories, 60 to 64. Everybody finished the demographics? I think most people seem to have moved very, very quickly. So what is your age, your sex, your ethnicity, your marital status, your current unemployment status, you have a disability, and which best describes your living arrangements, and how is your health in general. Those are the demographics. I will assume that most people would have finished that part already. So let me just look at the actual questionnaire, which is on this page here. Right. At the front of the survey, you would see date and location. The location is San Fernando, okay? San Fernando. Even if you put Pleasantville already, you could just put /San Fernando, all right? So we are just looking at this page now. And question 1. Now you are looking at a range of strongly disagree to strongly agree. So there are 5 options that you have to choose. Strongly disagree, disagree, you're neutral, neither agree nor disagree, you agree and you strongly agree. Just one point to note on the back page, question 16 and 17, the first box is strongly disagree. Okay, the first box, there's a typo there. So I'm going to walk through the questions very quickly. Question 1, y'all with me? No? Everybody did the demographics with your name and with your age and so? Alright, so we're doing the questionnaire now. Question 1. We are on this page. Quite a few of you are done, so I'm going to just very quickly run through the questions. I know the demographics are probably done. So question 1. I always classify myself as old. Strongly disagree to strongly agree. Question 2. I am always aware of the fact that I am getting older. Question 3. I feel my age in everything that I do. Question 4. As I get older, I get wiser. Question 5. As I get older, I continue to grow as a person. Again, we're looking at the range, strongly disagree to strongly agree. Question 6. As I get older, I appreciate things more. Question 7. I get depressed when I think about how aging might affect the things that I can do. Question 8. The quality of my social life in later years depends on me. Question 9. The quality of my relationships with others in later life depends on me. Question 10. Whether I continue living life to the full depends on me. Question 11. Getting older makes me less independent. As I'm going through, by the way, if you are finished and you want it to be collected, you can just wave it in the air so it can be collected, right? Question 12. As I get older, I can take part in fewer activities. Question 13. As I get older, I do not cope as well with problems that arise. Question 14. Slowing down with age is not something I can control. Question 15. I have no control over the effects which getting older has on my social life. And the last 2 questions, remember the first box is strongly disagree. 16. I worry about the effects that getting older may have on my relationships with others. And question 17. I feel angry when I think about getting older. Okay? So, I thank you for filling this questionnaire out. It's really going to help in terms of getting this study done and hopefully drive policies going forward. We are collecting back both the questionnaires, the ones that are filled out and even the ones that didn't fill out, we collect them back. And unfortunately, we collected back the pencils too. All right? So, again, thanks you all very much, Ryan. I really appreciate the time that you all have spent on this. And like I said, thank you that I was able to come back to my primary school years and, you know, and all the best going forward.
Thank you, Sasha. I don't know about all of it, but I feel like I was in school, boy, doing a multiple choice question. But despite, you know, the little disruption and so on, it's good to be helpful for these researchers, and it's good to give up our time to allow this process to take place. It's disruptive in one way but helpful in the other. like about all you. We're hungry and we're hiring and we're fretting, but we're getting on with the business. So I thank you for your patience. Hello, Miss Manny. Happy New Year. And may God continue to richly bless you. Mrs. Manny is viewing us live. So be on your best behavior. Tony. So in order to bring us back to some form of normalcy, we'll ask Anthony, one of our members, to give us 2 renditions to calm our souls down. Pleasant morning to all. It's good to be here once again, and we have to thank God for being above ground and not underneath. Okay? So, without much further ado, I'd like to pay a special tribute to Mr. Carl here, who has been instrumental in me retrieving my health somewhat. So Mr. Carl, I'll dedicate this first tune to you. And I'll save the best for last, because there are more ladies than men here. And this year, we aim to get more men in this company of friends. Okay? So, Mr. DJ, here goes. Today I'm more confused. Get a look for the light in the pouring rain. Though that's game, and I hate to lose. I don't feel the strain, ain't the shame. Oh, can you let me start to free my soul? I wanna get lost in the rock and roll. Drift away. Could you be for to free my soul? I wanna get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. You gave me the thing that I was wasting time. I didn't understand the thing that you do. Oh no. The world outside is so unkind. But I'm calling on you to carry us through. Oh, give me the beat, God, free my soul. I wanna get lost in the rock and roll. Drift away. Give me the beat, God, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. Hey, hey. Listen. When my mind is free, you know melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. I want you to know I believe in the sound. Oh yeah, the rhythm of your harmony. down. Oh, they make me down. Oh, kill me, but free my soul. One hand. Woo. All right. So it good. Give me a beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Thank you, now, for the moment that I always been for, when I sing for the ladies. Let me end. You agree? You all are something special in our lives, us men. And we need to always keep appreciating it. Although some men don't. But this year we want to change that. So here goes. In appreciation to you all, I sing this song. And you can join in because I'm sure everybody knows it. Tune boy. I got sunshine. I've got sunshine. When it's cold outside, Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Okay, anyone would like to come up and sing like Tony? Well, you're singing all the time. What happened?
As I wrap up here, I want to say a special thank you to everyone. And I saw somebody that I know. So I feel so good. And I'm really happy not only to come back to my old school, but I heard that wonderful singing. I feel so good. Take me back. Thank you very much, my brother, for your songs. It really lifted my spirits today. So folks, thank you very much. Are there any other completed questionnaires for us to collect? Or pencils? Sorry, I have to take back the pencils, but we have another questionnaire to go on, another questionnaires to fill out. So sorry, I can't leave the pencils with you. But if there are any other questionnaires or pencils to collect, just leave them in the air for me, please. And I really say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you for taking part, and Dr. Ryan for allowing this opportunity. So have an enjoyable rest of the day and a blessed year, everyone. Thanks again.
Thank you. Concerning the Kaiso event on the 28th, it's really a matinee show for seniors. So it's exclusively for us, I recall last year. A matinee show that starts at 4 p.m. and tickets 4 p.m. in the afternoon, not in the night. Concerning I like that too. Ladies, you have about half an hour, so you may want to go 2 by 2 to get it settled, and so that we could do the men afterwards. So please, ladies, those of you who signed up to do the Paps men. Yes, so that's the Kaiso on the 28th of January. Concerning the rock back, I think we have places for 4 more members, 4 persons. So those of you who are interested, I need the money today so I could go down to Port of Spain to purchase the tickets. And I think for the Parliament on the 6th, we need 3 more places. Parliament on the 6th of this month. Wait, guys, Saturday coming. Okay. Okay, could we listen, please? Hello. We didn't find so far. I'm going to introduce a member, one of our members, to you all. Clarice Jupiter worked at the Petroleum Company of Trinidad and Tobago, known as Petritrin, for 33 years. She was project leader of several of Petritrin's thermal and water flood schemes. She would drill wells and treat older ones with bacteria to enhance oil production. In addition to her technical skills, she always had a flair and love for creative writing and drama. She presented poems and skits at her work department's Safe to Read programs for the application by staff and enjoyment of all. This book presents some of those poems and prose written in her quest for the desire to share her happiness. It shares her personal observations about life, inner thoughts about God's work and romance. So without further ado, one of our TTARP members, state members, will come and read a couple poems for you and introduce the book. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Clarice Jupiter.
Hello, Happy New Year to everybody. Hello, every TTARP member today. Okay, I'm so happy to have this opportunity, and I'd like to thank TTARP Executive for giving me the opportunity to come to launch this weekend. It's at the counter there, selling at about $50. Actually, you know of this Spotty project, which is like a foundation where we collect money, not collect money, though I shouldn't say that, because Spotty has no money of its own. And we use whatever little funds we have to do things. Spotty would buy a stove, would buy gas, would do hampers, do charitable work. So Spotty has enabled us to pass funds through and go and purchase and do that. So I said the sale of this book, part proceeds would be used for the Spotty Foundation, right? So it's kind of more or less selling just above cost price, and the difference would be used to fund the Spotty Foundation. So if you could purchase one, I would really be happy. All right? Okay, I'd like to read just 2 or 3 poems for you. I wouldn't take up much time. First poem I'll read is, I worked in the oil industry, so the first poem I'll read is Thoughts on the Way to Work. As I drive through the oil fields in the southwest of Trinidad, my mind goes back to Africa, a land abundant with green trees like Guyana, trees sucking up the moisture from the rain and underground paths. The pipelines stretch their tired arms along the way, and the wells seemingly waking up as I return to work another day and say, good day, good day. There is a narrow pass, like the bridge on the River Kwai from movies. We cross carefully, lest we capsize or slip and break at the break of the road to our depth 30 feet below. I arrive at Faizabad, Butler's workplace, and ponder of the glorious oil field days when Trinidad was making plenty oil, and oil was good money. Marching was the order of the day. Workers anxious to be considered and wealthy. I see some old-timers, persons who lived through those old days, now fighting to make a living in the market. One selling tamarind ball, mango jam, and bananas. All around her, riffraffs and wrens. My reverie is broken by my vagrant brother sauntering across the road dressed in a dhoti, partially wrapped around his loins, exposing what is private. He is smudged in oil, the very greasy oil that makes us rich. It makes him poor. A stray dog follows him, robbing him of the scraps of food and provision that are his ration. 2 dogs saunter across to the fish market. I stop to let them pass. Why bounce them? The road is theirs. It is their day. I hope you like that one. And then there is one. I'd like to read this poem, and I thought of giving you some poems that would have women thinking. This is an excerpt from a poem, a much longer poem. And this is section 5 of that poem. It states, how differently do we love than men? Women, how differently do we love than men? There is a woman, some worker's wife, whose husband spends his wages of the week gambling or in a rum shop brawl or in coarse revelry. The man who has not yet understood the power of love and who would spoil this beautiful, precious resource, who contributes to his well-being. He comes home and finds her trying to hush the sleepy children who cry for hunger. He then proceeds to beat her because he cannot take the subbing and his supper is not enough. Yet the wife, she loves him, and in spite of the broken down relationship, would not leave her children to go to a protective house. She would rise the next day with black and blue bruises across her face and clean the house without his help and do some other common service. All the while, she tries to smile. This woman is dangerous. About to have that fatal snap, and would too, like the water boils, if he were to beat her another time in front of her children, and if God does not hold her back. That 3:20. Thank you. This one is called 3:24 a.m. Did I read this before? All right, 3:24 a.m. Everybody listen to this because I'm sure it has happened to you before. Every morning at 3:24 a.m., I awake like clockwork. My eyes open and I check my iPhone. 3:24 a.m. Not 1 minute earlier or later. I feel that it is time to pray, but my mind goes back to those Western movies I saw in Strand Cinema Point Fountain with my brothers and sisters. The 1 p.m. matinee that finished at 3:24 p.m. Movies or matinees as Last Train to Takata, 3:24 p.m. It is a good feeling, but what is the true significance of 3:24 a.m.? What does it mean? I checked the internet. It's the name of a silly song with no relevance or connection. But 3:24 a.m. has ingrained itself on my routine. I used to wake at 3 to revise work while at school. Could this be it? My old routine kicking in? 3:24 a.m. is a time when no footstep is heard, no birds chirping by the window, no sound of traffic. I am alone with God, free to hear his soft voice. What is it, God? What are you trying to tell me? He says, remember to exercise, eat right, love, laugh, and be kind. Yes, Lord, yes. I doze off to sleep, counting about 24 sheep, trying to break the pattern of rising from my sleep every night with eyes full as a dam, which course is always interrupted at 3:24 a.m. In the midst, Mr. Durridge. Yes, sir. Okay, I'd like to thank you all for listening. It said it's $50. That's right. Thank you so much for listening and appreciate you. Poetry is a dying art, but if any of you could write, go right ahead and write. Okay? Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Jupiter. At this point, would anyone like to come up and share some reflections or talk about giving thanks, showing gratitude? Anyone, the floor is open. Sing a song, dance, what have you.
Happy New Year to each and every one of us. I came here this morning and I realized all your woman, all is something else. I see all you come here already and none of all you come here with all your handbags so fat. When I look in some of the handbags, I see rattan bag, JTA bag, Passat bag. Why? Because it has things to eat. That is why all you come. All you come for the meeting, you know, all you come to get things to eat. Yeah? All you hear anything anybody say, all you rattling the bag because all you find people staying here too long. Time to eat. No, me I go lie with all you, I myself. I walk with my foil and I have my JTA bag. I don't come with no bag so fat when I come in meeting. No. You know, I in the line just now. And I waiting to sign to get the people a little money. I don't like gossip. Gossip is a thing I don't like. And some women saying, but one to see how she's staying so long and holding back the line. No, they're not talking about me. You understand? But what they didn't know, I don't look down at the woman at the ready. And why the woman so slow, I look down at she and I realized she can move faster than how she walking. What do you think? Them saying that something wrong with Chini. Nothing wrong with Chini. I don't look down and see the shoe dry rotting. So trust me, she can't walk faster. What she to do? Walk fast, and the next thing you know, the soul there and she walking so. That's what I want. And then the next thing you know, all you go gossip about you. I decided to come here this morning. And as I'm coming out the house, I run back because I know it's a new year. And then teeth in my mouth like if in the country, a house here and a house there. So I went back to get my dentals because I know I had to smile. But then I watching and I realized I didn't have to do that because plenty of we have country teeth. All right, darling, I don't want to be too long. Blessings to you all and guidance. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Hazel. All right, let me see who could beat that. Let me see who can run second then. Come on, give Hazel another round of applause. That is bravery, that is encouragement. Anyone else? Anyone else? Nobody interested in giving thanks? Maybe you don't want to come up on the stage. They're turning their face. Now take my little thank yourself.
you. And I'm so happy to be here. And I wish everyone the best of everything for 2024. Thank you.
Everybody talking, but nobody has anything to say. Okay, let's hear from the secretary.
Hello, good day. I know it's kind of late, but I need to give some important information. For the new members, welcome. For all the others, welcome also. Norma George Ocho, Secretary of the organization of Purple Diamonds, because TTARP is a big organization. Okay, my role here now is a store coordinator. And for the new members, and I'm going to say this very quickly, hope I'm not speaking too fast. First, I want to thank all the members for 2023. We did about 13 tours and we raised over 29,000 for our organization. So that was very, very good, and it was because of you. So I thank you. For the new members in particular, our tours are our only fundraising activity. So when we do the tours, we go to various places throughout Trinidad, we do mall hopping, we do all kinds of things. If we get a chance, we go abroad too. But when we do the tours, we raise funds for the organization. Now, because of the activities, listen up please. You can take your refreshment without talking. Right. Because of the activities this month, we are starting our tours in February. So the very first tour is going to be a little bit of a problem because normally we tour on a Saturday, we do our outings on a Saturday. But because we want to do the Central Bank, Money Museum, we want to go to the National Museum, we want to go to the Carnival Museum, and I think there's a Parliamentary Museum recently opened. It has to be a Friday because they don't open on a Saturday. So that's the only drawback, okay? So some of the things we're looking for this year in our tours, we're looking, of course, we're going to Macarib, Chagaramas, you pick that area there. We also want to go to Labre, Pitch Lake. Okay, we want to do a day at La Vega Estate. That will come. But, very important, all our information on our tours goes through our WhatsApp. So if you know you get in trouble to get onto TTARP WhatsApp, or you don't have a phone that picks up the WhatsApp, please fix it or get a friend to tell you the information. Because I wouldn't call anybody, obviously. You will get our information on the WhatsApp. And for the benefit of the new members, before the next meeting, we will send a notice saying where we're going, the date, the time, and how much it will cost, and you pay on the day of the meeting. So our next outing, you will pay when you come to our February meeting. Okay? But all the information about it, once it's confirmed, will go through the WhatsApp. Okay? So do have a lovely 2024. You're looking well, very good health. I wish you God's health and strength. Enjoy your year. Thank you.
Remember this, today is about Thanksgiving and reflections. Come on, somebody must have something to say. Somebody must have something to say about giving thanks. Come on, give the brave one a round of applause.
Good
I have a whole lot of things to give thanks for. I give thanks for my life today. Can you hear me? And please, those people in the back who are talking, we would like you to listen, because it's a disturbance who's on the head. So, I have a lot to be thankful for. I give thanks for my life, because when I was on the ground with the man with the cutlass over me, I called to my grandmother, I called my grandfather, I called all the ancestors and my mother to save my life. So he pulled the cutlass out of my hand, he asked me for my handbag, and he asked me for the keys, and I got up and I gave it to him, and they didn't harm me again, but I was in blood because all my fingers were cut. So today I am here to give thanks, because I heard after they attacked me, they went around to the community to other elderly people and they pulverized them. So I have to give thanks for that too. Even though that I became disabled. I am still to a certain extent kind of disabled. I could still do things, feed myself, and I could do things for myself now. But I give thanks for life. I give thanks to you beautiful people and all the other people who I knew and who I do not know who contributed to my financial, expenses, because it was really expensive to be at that home and have 2 nurses take care of me, because I could not do anything for myself except see and speak and walk. I could not do anything for myself. So today, I am so thankful to everybody, to the Almighty, to my ancestors who protected me that fateful night of September 7th. So I am thankful to be here. So I give thanks and Happy New Year to everybody.
Anybody else?
Okay, a few years ago I took early retirement and I sang this. I believe it's a hymn or two. Anyway, I start. How can I say thanks for the things He has done for me? Things so undeserved that He gave to prove His love for me. The voices of a million angels cannot express my gratitude for all that I am and ever hope to be. I give it all to Thee, to God be the glory, to God be the glory, to God be the glory for the things He has done. With His blood He has saved me. With His power He has raised me. To God be the glory for the things He has done. Just let me live my life. Let it be pleasing, Lord, to Thee. And should I give every praise, let it go to Calvary. With His blood He has saved me. With His power He has raised me. To God be the glory for the things
Thank you, thank you. We're doing well, boy. Never realized we had so much talent here. Did I see a hand go up in the back there?
Morning, everyone. Everybody here. Happy New Year to each and everyone. I just want to sing two verses of a song. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, whence cometh my help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. He will. Hold on. I'll never repeat, sorry. The Lord which made heaven and earth, He said He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. The Lord which keepeth thee, He will not slumber nor sleep. For the Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand, upon thy right hand. For the sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. He shall preserve thy soul, even forevermore. My help, all of my help cometh from the Lord. For the Lord is thy keeper, He shall preserve thy soul, even forevermore. My help, all of my help cometh from the Lord. Oh, all of my help cometh from the Lord.
Thank you, thank you. Any other? Any other? You could talk it or you could sing it.
We send it straight away. I'll try something. I never forget to.
Yeah, everybody, praise the Lord. Yeah. Yeah, get up and dance, everybody. I understand there are persons there, there are lots of jerseys, polos, that needs to be collected. Anyone who needs their polo, well, it's already, the logo is already placed on the polo. So it's just for collection. Please remember to collect your polos.
The rain is soft and the sky is so blue. But oh, what a liberation to see someone saying I love you to me. But now I found a piece of happiness to call my own. And life is worth living again. For to love you to be is to live. Oh, in a million. Compassion and said to me a stroke of love for you. One in a million. A word in a million. Compassion and said to me a stroke of love for you. One in a million. One in a million. In love Loving you gave me something new that I never felt, never dreamed of. Something changed. No, it's not the feeling I had before. Oh no. Oh, it's much, much more. Oh, love, I never knew that it hurts. Good need so much. What I did, and when we walk hand in hand, I feel so real. Love has come and the love will go. That's what folks say. But they don't know thing up there when you love me. Oh, you say you can. Oh no. What we have is much more than they can see. What we have is much more than they can see. What we have is much more than they could ever, ever, ever see. What we have is much more than they can see. What we have is much more than they can see. What we have is much more than they can see. Hey. What we have is much more than they can see. Yeah, yeah. What we have is much more. Yeah. Thank you, folks.